everybody, my name's Artendris, and welcome back to RWBYM World of Blocks. What is going to be the last episode. I think I kind of want to bring this series to an end. There's not really much else for me to do. So, yeah, win or lose today, I think this is going to be the end. I really want to win, though, and I think we can do it. But anyways, last time was supposed to be the finale. We went ahead and we're working on the, and we're trying to beat the raid. We managed to make it to the big flying enemy a few times, but every time we failed. Like, I recorded the first 30 minutes together, and we did like 3 attempts in that times frame. Because I couldn't do the whole thing at once because it was my sister's birthday and I had to step away. But anyways, yeah, just basically fought the raid a couple of times, and we died to the big flying enemy every time. So I got a little discouraged, took a break, came back literally 7 hours later, and we tried again, and basically it went better. But oh boy, the last time, seeing as we were still continuing on and did not beat the raid, obviously we failed. I definitely got more than a little salty last time. I probably could have edited out some of those bits, but it was very late, I was very tired, and I needed to get the video uploaded and scheduled and whatnot. So sorry if I got if I got a little down last time. But anyways, yeah, we managed to get the big bird down to like 2,000 health before it killed me through my aura. And the old and that was rough because it spawned two. Like, I think one of them came from the raid crystal and the other one was like a wild spawn that just had the worst possible timing. Cause we were doing the raid and all of a sudden there's 2 giant adult Nevermores coming at me at once. And I guerrilla warfared that one, honestly. Like, ducking cover, jumping into the little safety box before jumping back out, taking shots with our new corrupted Shoshingu. Like, it looks so much cooler. I'm not sure if it's actually any stronger or not. It's it's probably an upgrade. I don't know. Anyways, there's invisible blocks, dang it. Anyways, yeah, we upgraded Shoshingu, maybe, and just like fought 2 giant big birds for like 30 minutes before I died to Bogus, where they killed me through my aura. I'm not still sorry. I'm not still salty. What are you talking about? But anyways, yeah, that's where we ended off last time. So between episodes, basically what I've done is I've fixed up the Boots of the Traveler. I've bought a couple more toolkits, fixed up Noctis Strom, still to fix up Ganduja, and basically just went to gather a whole lot of levels using the relic we've gotten. Because it just says boosted experience game. I'm fairly certain it's at least double. Because I've been mining quartz for like 20 minutes and I've gotten 48 levels. So this is a very handy item. I wish we would have gotten it sooner. But anyways, I'm just doing this. I'm going to spend a lot of these levels on just upping aura. Because apparently it's not a be-all end-all defense solution, but the more aura we have, the more shots we can take without recharging with Shoshingo. So I'm just going to mine up what other quartz is left in this little area real quick, and then we're going to just like max out our aura as much as possible before heading back. So many pigmen all of a sudden. Anyways, there's just a few little selections of quartz I just need to pick up. I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, wasn't actually paying attention and I broke my Thaumium pickaxe, so I had to use the Primal Crusher for the rest, which I'm fairly certain the extra aura amount isn't applied to the like blocks that break around the center point. I'm fairly certain it only applies to the one you're breaking. So I got less experience using Primal Crusher than I would have if I still had my regular pickaxe, but that's fine. I'm just going to hold on to you. That's all good. So anyways, we have 54 levels. How much aura can we get up to? We can definitely hit 150. I want to save a little bit so that we can use Last Stand pretty regularly. 156, and we have 12 levels left over. That's something. I already have longest memory filled back up. So, are we once again good to try this out? I think we might be. We're at an extra 10 aura. That's all well and good. I have plenty of toolkits. I have my dark crystal. I'm going to need to fix up Ganduja pretty quickly. Like, that's just about to break. But I think other than that, I'm good to go again. Oh yeah, last time we did also pick up this shallow wing. It's a paraglider, like straight out of... Oh yeah, this is literally straight out of the Avatar. Like, it's even the same animation as the glider from the Avatar mod that we played through with a previous series. So, still, this is cool. This is nice. Not super helpful for us, because it's not super fast, actually. This is for, like... This is for long range, where distance isn't actually the... This is for long-range travel where speed isn't the priority, but distance is, I think. So it's very cool. It would have been nice to have earlier, but we're not really doing adventuring at this point. It's just the raid. So I think we're good to head back over to the raid hut. I already set up with my armor, set up for combat. Anything hanging about? No, don't see any Grimm. Obviously there won't be any because I just respawned the area. I had meant to light this place up a little bit better, but forgot. I'd actually... Hold on. Is there, like, any islands I know about on the map where it might be better? Because I'm so sick of random geist popping up from underground and getting me killed to Nevermores. I think I just need a better fight location, because this one's not really working out. Something relatively large that's not too close to mainland and doesn't have any caves under it is what I would be looking for. Maybe this one? Like, where is that? That's right down here somewhere. Like, is it this? Which thing? Which island was that on the map? This one might do. I'm just gonna have to clear out a lot of the trees, put some torches everywhere, and let's just I'm gonna pop into spectator mode. I'm gonna do some light cheating just to see if there are caves under here. Of course there are. In fact, there's a full dungeon. There's no escape. There are caves everywhere. You know what? I have an idea. I have, like, stacks and stacks and stacks of dirt. What if I just take some dirt and just start building out that way and make, like, a huge platform over the water and just put, like, a little hut in the middle of it? That might work. You know what? Let me do that. This might take me a little bit, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Spore, fine, that works. I'm just trying to think of anything that's going to make this easier on myself. Anyways, I have stacks of dirt. I should have more than enough to make this work. And then I just need, like, some wood to make, like, a little hut. Use spruce. I don't need to conserve oak because series is ending today, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to go set this up. You should have plenty of resources to make do. In my attempts to circumvent one problem, I have forgotten about another, some probably equally problematic problem. Sea serpents. Oh. Never mind, you're not tough to beat, you're just tough to hit. That's... okay. Anyways, I've done this much work. I have a couple more stacks of dirt I want to go through. Thankfully, I remembered about the existence of builder's wands. Because these have been very helpful. But yeah, due to the size constraints that I am having to work with, because this is more or less all the dirt, I find it funny that finally, at the end of the series, we actually come up with a reason to have all of this, and we actually have inventory space at the village. But this is what I've got working for. Like, That's every single piece of dirt from the village. We just have like this little walkway. I'm just going to like clear up part of it. I'm not going to care too much. I just don't want extra things maybe eventually spawning like right at the edge and somehow getting in my aggro range. I don't want that happening. But yeah. I had to build it slightly above the water because the builder's wands didn't want to work with it in the water. I'm not entirely sure why, but whatever. So here we have it. This will be our final fighting spot where we're finally going to beat a raid. I have thought about a few things with this, though. This is going to be good for stopping unwanted extra spawns. Like, I don't want random Baringles showing up, so I'm going to pop torches everywhere. But limited space will make fighting flying creatures harder, and the fact that I am going to be much closer to the crystal now with my little base means that we are definitely going to be fighting all the lancers when they spawn, which also might end up being a problem because there's a lot of them and they're a bit hard to handle. But we'll cross those bridges. We'll cross those bridges in about 10 minutes whenever we start the raid. Anyways, I just need to put together a little hut and put torches everywheres, and then we'll be good to go. I think we're good to go. Have a little hut. Basically the same. I think I made a block taller, and now we have an extra gap in there. That might just make shooting flying things a little bit easier, so I figured I'd keep it. It was sort of an accident, though. Anyways, dirt platform's all done. It's all lit up. If we have random Grimm spawns at this point, I give up. Hold on, this little bridge I left here is probably still in range. I don't care about picking up the dirt. I'm just going to break it at this point. Now, definitely no Grimm will spawn anywhere within like 64 blocks of the thing. This little beach over here might still be in spawn range of something might spawn over here, but there's no way it will be able to get over here. And even its spawning is probably not super likely. Like, I would have to be spawning like right on the edge of this, and it might spawn like right there specifically. So I think we're probably safe, and we're good to go. So, we are going to beat a raid. There's fairies. Don't you dare come over here. Like, I can't have this thing stealing anything. Sorry. Had to do it. Is there any more? What is that white dot? Is that like a... There's another fairy. What are you doing out in the middle of the ocean? This isn't where you belong. Did it steal something? It made their na-na-na-na noise, but it survived. Bye. Anyways, no pixies to try and steal any of our weapons, because that would be bad. We're ready to start the raid. I have my little safety hut. I think we're good to go. Maybe I should fix Ganduja preemptively, but it does have like a couple, like it has like 100 or so shots in it right now. So I think I'm good to like leave it be for a second. Murdernaster should make it through the entire raid. I used it specifically for like the Borba tusks, and it helps out with the Beowulfs, so that it probably won't take too much damage to the point where it breaks. But anyways, Borba tusks. This level remains the same. Each Borba tusk takes about 10 swings, and they just come right up to the window, and I can hit them freely without worrying about taking any damage in return, for the most part. If I want to speed it up a little bit, I just get up onto the roof with Shoshingu. But that I will save for when the Beowulfs spawn in, because they'll join the party and they have more health and don't take as much damage. So this wave, easy. We can handle this. We can easily handle the Beowulfs too. The Deathstalker just takes a little bit because it has so much health, but we know how to deal with that one too. We can get through the first 3 waves if we're careful without taking any damage, which is going to be super important. Anyways, Borba tusks should be finished off in just a moment here. We should be getting Beowulfs as soon as like one more of these dies. Yeah, there we go. We jump up onto the roof. pour out Kora Getsuga. And this is where we start. How many shots can I fire now? I think this takes like 10, probably roughly 10 aura a shot, which means I can fire it 15 times. That's pretty good. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. No. Why? Why? This game hates me. That's a natural spawn. That spawned naturally. Oh my god. I guess I'm... This wave is a wash. This raid is a wash. Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do about this? I'm gonna head home. That will despawn everything. The raid will fail. I'll just heal up and go get a new crystal. Why? Why does this game hate me? I don't understand what I did to this game. Why does it not like me? Let's head back to the new hut. Everything... I'm gonna have to fix that. We good? I think I put it in the bed, which is causing some issues. Oh! Hello there, Deathstalker. This feels like cheating, like I just skipped the Beowulf phase. New huts, do that, and then get rid of the... Did you just go over instead of making it? I don't know what just happened there. That feels a little bit like cheating. This feels a little bit like cheating. Like, I was going to restart the raid, but it didn't fail me for some reason. Interesting. This... I'll continue on from here, because we've seen me beat the Beowulf raid multiple times, but this does feel a little bit weird. Like, I would have preferred to go through it all in a row, but I was not prepared for that. Like, if we get a Wyvern, I think we just fail the raid, period. Like, we need to beat this with a Nevermore. Otherwise, I don't think we can do it. But anyways, I really was expecting this raid to fail because I teleported away, but I guess it doesn't. It only fails if I die. Go kindly away. Actually, it's still weird that Noctu Strom does more damage, but I guess it does fire quite a bit slower. Anyways, like so. That's dead. Just grab some Grimm Amalgam, nothing special. Onto the Ursas, which have combined total, like, so much more than the Deathstalker has. Good Grimm-wise? And any extra spawns? Oh. I know why that spawned. I have made a big mistake. The fact that I have blocked us off from any other landmass and we're only surrounded by air in which something could spawn in means that it will only spawn flyers. You spawned on the ground. You spawned in light. Never mind. Apparently it will only spawn flyers. It just spawned 2 Queen Lancers right there. This game seriously hates me, but I think I understand why exactly it is working this way. It can't spawn any of the ground Grimm, so it can only spawn the flying Grimm. There are 3 non-bosses and 3 bosses when it comes to flying Grimm. So there's a 50-50 shot whenever it tries to spawn a natural Grimm that it's going to be a boss right now. I have put myself in a very bad spot, apparently. Anyways, Ursas. I was trying to use melee shots, but that's just going to take ages. Back into the strong weaponry. Like, this has become my main damage source throughout the series. Like, I'm so glad I picked this thing up. There was no way I'd be able to do most of this without it. Ganduja, Noctustrom and the Shoshingu are my ranged options, and they're all amazing in their own right. But anyways, did it spawn another Lancer Queen, or is it still only the 2? No, it spawned a 3rd one. That's not good. How am I gonna deal with this? I don't have a way to stop it from spawning those things. Like, they're just going to keep coming. It's probably going to keep spawning flying bosses. Like, it's probably going to spawn more wyverns and nevermores pretty soon, too. I am in a bad spot, and now these things are going to keep spawning their things as well. We saw how long it took me to fight all of these things on their own, and I'm just going to be fighting all of them back to back. So I'm not in a great spot right here. My plan seems to have backfired tremendously. Oh, hello there, wyvern. This might be a wash, and we might have to return to the other raid hut and just deal with the random spawns, because if this is just going to keep happening, I can't deal with 4 bosses at a time. So yeah, I need to go get more crystals. And now it's... Oh, those are the Beowulfs from the, from the wyvern. Are there 2 wyverns now? No, just the one right now? Okay, so... This for real is a wash. I'm heading back to the old raid hut. Just to see what happens, let's go back to the new hut as well. No idea why it's doing that, but, that's wyvern. Oh. The wyvern was the raid boss spawn. Okay. So I've cheated again. Yeah, we're calling that raid a wash. I'm gonna sleep through the night, make sure my aura gets regened, and I have to go grab more crystals. We're going to do it at this spot, apparently. Might grab more torches and try to light this place up a little bit better, just to help out a little bit, though. I've meant to do that a few times and just keep putting it off. But anyways, I need to go grab more crystals. I'm going to sleep through the night. I'll see you in a moment after lighting this place up more. Okay, I'm back. I have some dark crystals ready to go. In full transparency, I use creative mode. Like, there's a lot of torches here. I just saved myself like to 20 minutes of mining coal so I could just get into things, because it literally would have just been me underground for like 20 minutes grabbing like a couple stacks of coal, and that would have been it. Just saving myself a little bit of time. I also did spawn back in my toolkits, because apparently I tossed those somewheres, or like doing like that to move them, and they ended up getting deleted. No idea what happened to them. I just gave myself them back, because I had them. You saw them. I didn't use them. Anyways, there was a wild Deathstalker hanging around. I hopped into survival mode just to fight it real quick, and it ended up getting knocked into that lava pit next to the other one. Or technically the one I was fighting was a mutant Deathstalker, but I just knocked it out of the way. It's whatever. We've seen those fights before. But anyways, let's actually get into what will hopefully be the final raid, shall we? So, Dark Crystal goes here. You can go there. Anything I'm missing? Do I usually have 2 slots, or do I usually only have 1 open? I don't remember. I also forgot that I had golden apples I was supposed to be using. But anyways, I think we're good to... almost forgot to fix up my sword. Good thing I noticed that in time. But anyways, like so and so gets us you. And you get used to fixed Dudanuki. Yay. You can go in here. Let's get this thing started, shall we? Orbitusks away! Come on, chase me, friends. Literally, only one of them is chasing me. And it got stuck. It got unstuck. The rest of you coming? The rest of you are coming now. Good. Back to our usual tactics of tricking them into coming right here and then just killing them all off in a row. We've seen this plenty of times before. This tactic will not change. I forgot I used up some of my aura from long memory and forgot to fill it back up. I suppose I can do that while killing off the Borbatask. Like, these things don't pose much of a problem. I just have to go through this whole song and dance again. And while I do, I can always just let Aura regen a little bit, which is very nice. Okay, so we're back. There are 4 Ursas left, and they're all one-shot. So, dot, 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 and dots, and we're on to Lancers. I'm thankfully managed to clear it out so we can actually go to sleep, which will hopefully avoid any extra spawns, which would be very nice. And now it's just the Lancers, which sort of just exist. I think I just need to hit one or get some of their attention, which is easier said than done. And the rest of the storm should start coming towards me. Get inside, get inside. Can you just get, like, stuck somewhere where I can hit you? Where did that one go? Lancers are hard to deal with, because they keep coming even if you hit them and try to knock them away. And they almost always manage to get hidden if you don't kill them before they get to you. But, wow, that was a nice sniper shot. These things will pretty quickly despawn, like they have very erratic flight patterns, will take them out of spawn range. So, I sort of just have to wait out this level, make sure I'm on full aura when it ends. Are any of them actually coming at me, or are they just sort of existing right now? Looks like they're sort of existing. Kill off a couple, Come on. That worked. Oh, we got a Nevermore. There we go. This is looking good. So Nevermore. It just has a lot of health. I can deal with it, though. Like, I can deal with 2 of these at a time. Unless I get, like, weird aura nonsense where it doesn't properly work. This might be a good time to try eating one of these notch apples. Because obviously I can't melee it, but, like, resistance and strength could be nice still. I'm at full aura. Hey, Big Bird! I want revenge from last time. And here's the thing where, as long as I'm careful, I can properly deal with this pretty commonly. It's just going to be hidden tactics for, like, 30 minutes. Like, however long it takes me to kill this thing. Thankfully, it's only the one this time. Hold on. I know why they circumvent aura now, actually. They do true damage. Like, they're basically hitting me with a bottle of with a potion of harming. Those do true damage and don't actually deal with, whatever. Like, they just ignore most armor sources. So that would explain why this thing is actually capable of killing me through my aura. It's a weird bypass, considering it's from the same mod, but I do actually understand where the bypass is coming from. I just don't have a way to counteract it, actually. Like, I don't have a way to limit true damage. I don't think resistance works on it. But, now I know why those feathers hurt so much and why I have to avoid them rather than, try to tank them. So that's interesting to actually figure out the whys and the hows, but, it doesn't actually change the tactic any. I just have to be incredibly careful, and then just keep using my aura reserves to get in decent shots with Shoshingu. So, back to bird bashing, I think. Come here, Big Bird. I'm sick of your shenanigans. It's at 1,000 health now. I just need it to come a little bit closer and deal a little bit more damage, and then it's just going to be 3 well-placed shots from Shoshingu. Come on, come on. I know I keep knocking you away, but, come closer, please. Come on. Dot, 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 dot. Die, 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 die. Got you. Yes. Anything cool? Doesn't look it. But the next wave is Geists, which is honestly scarier to me. I had seen it when I popped over to the new one that didn't work. that after the bird, I like disappeared so that I could pop back over and like clear it out and like start a new raid. But I had noticed there were geists. One of them just despawned. That's perfect. But geists are scarier than the big bird. Like, they deal so much damage. Ooh, apathy. So yeah, definitely doing ranged for this wave. Oh, I forgot I left barriers here because I needed them to get a thumbnail. Whoops. That was a mistake. Well, those might cause issues. I'm not entirely sure yet. Geist can definitely get through them. Apathy can't, and I can't, though. But apathy are pretty simple to deal with, as long as I'm careful. Like, they don't have as much health as some of the higher end bosses, or enemies, rather. And they just sort of... It's really not going to call that... if I had jumped into the bed right then, I think I would have actually had it in time. But apathy, these are simple. They barely survive a single shot. It's 1.5 shots from this thing will kill them off. So that's pretty good. I wasn't automatically regenning food for some reason, despite sustainer. But doop, doop, doop. This wave should be pretty simple. I just need to be careful, because melee is going to be an absolute pain for these ones. They have fairly long range. I think their range is about on par with Borbatusks. Actually, it is. Technically, I can melee these ones and avoid using aura or ranged weaponry. But after this one is probably going to be another boss. And the bosses remaining are the Lancer Queen and the Mutant Deathstalker. If the Mutant Deathstalker is next, that's going to be an issue, because the safety box will mean nothing anymore. So I'm just going to make sure I'm fully stocked on aura. I'm down to under 1,000 in long memory, which might be a slight issue. Don't know yet. Clear out this group. Sleep through the night. That means we won't get any extra spawns. It will just be Mutant Deathstalker. This thing will blow up the safety box. Have to be careful about that. I need to keep that for follow-up raids. I can ignore creeps as long as they don't pile up too much and just kill them off afterwards. But you're actually pretty simple to kill. As long as I stay somewhere where blowing up doesn't matter, I can just do this. And actually just, like, fire your shots back at you, keep you at range. Those fire shots don't do too much damage. My main issue would be melee with this thing. And I don't do melee. Melee is for chumps at this point. Just fire a single shot every time it fires a shot. Grab out some aura. Go back up to full, I think. And Mutant Deathstalker dies. Okay, now it is just a wave of creeps. Fitting that they go one after the other. Creep explosions don't do much damage. Like, they... Jumping into this group would take away all of my aura, though, so that's not really a good idea. But I'm safe to just chill out on top of this tree for a little bit. Really? A lot of missed shots going on right now. This is it. This is going to be it. As long as I don't get cocky, as long as I remain super careful with this is going to be the raid. Like, what's left? Lancer Queen. You know what? I should take this opportunity before killing off all of the creeps. I should just wait up here chilling and let aura regen a little bit. Because there's still a lot of bosses. There's still a lot of things to fight. What is left? It's juvenile Nevermores we haven't fought. We haven't fought Ravagers, which are the other flying thing. We haven't fought Ursa Majors. We haven't fought Beringles. What else? Is it really only the other two? Ooh, there's a syringe there. Ooh, that's probably a syringe clear, actually, based on the fact that it's a syringe and not a thing. If I actually want that thing, I have to clear out the crates. Ooh, mini Deathstalkers, I forgot about you. You I have to be careful with, because you might even be able to get into the safety hut because you're so small. I think I'm just going to have to ignore that syringe and give up on it. But what is left? Tiny Deathstalkers we've seen right now. Might as well finish clearing off some of these creeps before dealing with the Deathstalkers, because I don't want the next boss to spawn in just yet. Yeah, it's going to be a Lancer Queen. That's what we're missing for bosses. If it spawns in a Wyvern as well, I don't know if it's going to do that. Oh, a Goliath, that's on the chopping block. But is that it? It's going to be the mini-bosses. Yeah, it needs to spawn the mini-bosses, the Goliath, and the Lancer Queen. But I think that's about it. Anyways, I'm just going to take this opportunity, fill up long memory a little bit. So, see you in just a second, I think. I'm just want to get this thing up to, like, 1200, I think will do for me. So I'll just do this for a moment. Ow! I decided I was going to risk it and go get the syringe, and it's just a clear right arm slot that I don't even have. I don't have anything for the right arm slot. Like, the only thing would be one of the Grimm things, maybe one of the special ones, like the Kakujou we've got going. But, that was not worth it. It took away all my aura and instantly broke both of my feet, jumping down to deal with the Deathstalkers. I figured I'd just come back for that, though. I still want to fill this thing up a little bit more. I'm just going to do some chip damage while I wait. Okay, so long memory has 1150 in it, and I am full on aura, which means I think I'm ready to clear out this group. I've done some chip damage to some of them, not all of them though, but time to start firing willy-nilly and wasting all that aura I've been regenning. No next wave yet, still waiting on that. I'm a bit worried. Whatever the next wave is, if it's a boss, it will be able to hit me in this tray. Which means I might want to preemptively start running now. How many Deathstalkers are left? It looks like there's 5, maybe. 6 hiding in these leaves. So, if I hop down and start running, these things will chase me. I can definitely outrun them. Either that, or I just fire straight down, kill them off, and then run. Which, I don't want to take any unnecessary hits to these things, because they do a surprising amount of damage for how small they are. Oh, it's a Lancer Queen. I figured you'd be coming up next. Did it not notice me? This thing doesn't have a whole lot of health. The problem is the spawns. I have to be careful of those. And this thing also doesn't regen. None of the smaller bosses do. It's only the big ones. So, yeah, Lancer... Queen Lancer is just going to be... Stay away. It looks like might be able to kill this thing from afar. Each of these shots does a whole lot less because not all of the basically shotgun blast hits. But, yeah, I don't feel like dealing with the extra spawns, so long range, just trying to stay out of spawn range for this thing is going to be my best bet. It's just going to take a lot of the aura I have saved up with these smaller damage amounts. Unless I focus more on Noctis Strom and Ganduja. It would help if I could hit a shot, actually. Like, that is usually helpful when trying to shoot something, being able to aim. Okay, I've done a couple... Like, I've done like 1,500 damage now. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm just going to be firing bullets into this thing for a while. I'll see you when it's getting closer to dead, I think. Shoshingu! Or however you pronounce the new name for this thing. I don't actually know. Is this thing not going to do its spawn thing? Oh, there they are. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Should go to do 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 do. No! You're kidding! I was in cover! I'll see you when you're back at this. We're going to win a raid. We are going to win a raid. I'll see you when we're fighting a Queen Lancer again. Not what I meant, game. Not what I meant. I'll see you when we're fighting a Queen Lancer again. Go home real quick to deal with some inventory stuff and just, like, calming down for a moment. And there's one waiting at the house. No, I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, this game hates me. Why does this game hate me so much? I don't understand it. What did I do to you, game? Ooh. I need to calm down. I need to calm the flip down. Like, ooh. Ooh, these raids are getting to me. We're going to win one. We are going to win one before we end the series. We need to at this point. Like, I've put so much work into beating this thing. This is the definition of sunk cost fallacy. And the thing is, the rewards aren't even very good. Not the money. I need the money. You get, like, a couple barrels of... I don't think that's my good fire charm. I have my other one here. You get, like, a little bit of money and a couple barrels of dust that you turn into more money. And that's about it. Like, that's not even close to being enough for a single repair kit. Like, you're probably going to go through repair kits doing these anyways, and you're not even getting enough for those back. Why do I want to beat these things? Because it's the challenge. It's the only real challenge in the RWBY mod, and I want to beat it. We're beating it. We are going to do it. Okay, so... I'm getting very proud of myself at this point. You can't do Jack to deal with, guys. I'd have to... There's just too many of them. I can't do single shots to deal with this. I have to full auto. But anyways, it becomes a little bit hard to talk like this. I'm getting to the point where I can clear the Nevermore in about 15 minutes. Which is a decent length of time, but it's a lot better than the, like, 30 we've been at before. So, over time, I am getting better and better at this. Obviously, I've come back a little bit earlier than I had originally intended to. I just have to clear the Apathy, which will spawn the Mutant Deathstalker, which I don't really have a good spot to fight it anymore. I kind of got rid of that. But the Apathy are also a decent chance to start refilling long memory, because at this point, I go through about 1200 aura out of the thing. So, I am working out how all of this works, and I am getting better and better over time. There is a problem, though. Every single time I kill one of the bosses, the rest of the bosses get harder. Because the Nevermore I just killed had 16,000 health. I think they started at 14,000 the first time we fought them today. Or yesterday, I don't remember exactly when. So, it is progressively getting harder and harder each repetitive attempt that I don't win. So, if I don't win this time, it's going to be so difficult to get anywheres. But anyways, Apathy, this is my best chance to sort of just chill for a moment and recollect myself after the big problem that is the big bird. Anyways, I'll see you with an update in another little bit. Mutant Deathstalker round has not gone to plan. It's not atrocious. I just don't have a good spot to fight this thing, and I've been running around through the night. I just had to somehow sneak into bed to sleep through the night to avoid any extra Ursa Major spawning, because there are a number of them about. Now I've got Apathy messing with me. I have to switch guns because I'm about to break Ganduja. I forgot to heal that up. But, yeah, this could have been a whole lot worse, but this hasn't exactly gone well. So, I needed to get a little bit closer. Are we good? The mutant Deathstalker is dead. Good. Ah, there's Beringles now. I think Ursa Majors can probably hit me. They have a long attack range. Oh, boy. Ooh, that was close. I almost messed that up big time. But I managed to survive. I deal with everything that's not a creep first. Like, or, yeah, you're called creeps. But, Ursa Majors and Beringles and Apathy. Those have to die first before anything else, as they're a pretty major problem. So this might actually be worth it to use up some of my stored up aura. I managed to store up a decent amount of it. But I am being so careful. I am learning from every mistake I've made on this. Like, where did that Beringle go? I am leaving nothing to chance. Everything I can do to up my chances of winning, I am doing. Like, running around, keeping aura topped up, being as careful with long-range combat as I possibly can, and going into melee never, basically. I think I knocked that Beringle into despawn range. Nice. So, that's no issue. Time to just clear out all these creeps. There's just so many of them, because they stay after the mutant Deathstalker dies, too. Thankfully, they don't blow up unless unless they are touching me, basically. So I don't have to worry too much about them blowing up the hut. I should be careful not killing too many of them. Although the next one is baby Deathstalkers. That's not actually a big deal either. So I don't have to be too careful about making sure not to spawn the wave too early and just like, yeah. Because some waves you want to kill off some of them, but like keep them all low health and just kill them all off at once so you can just deal with the next wave immediately. Creeps into baby Deathstalkers probably isn't that important. But anyways, I just have some creeps to finish dealing with. Then it's on to baby Deathstalkers, not mutants. We already killed the mutant. And then it's on to the Lancer Queen. So we somehow probably still have like... No! I didn't think I was going to do that. Aw. I've lost my safe ground. No. That's bad. I thought it would be able to do that somewhat safely, but I guess not. Place the block, please. What did I just do? No, 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 no. Placing blocks is hard, apparently. We good? Ooh, boy, I just almost blew this big time. I would have been so mad with myself. In fact, I am mad with myself for how close I just came to doing that. I've been so careful, and then I just, like, stopped paying attention for a second to think about other things. Ooh, boy. You almost watched a huge blunder unfold right there. But, one more mutant. There's one more baby Deathstalker right here. I think I want to keep that alive. I don't want to kill off all of them. Oh, I've apparently already spawned the, Lancer Queen. No, 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 let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, I didn't realize there was one hiding in there. You are rude. Block. Block. We're technically safe. Oh. Oh. I need a second to calm down and recoup myself. Make sure my aura stocks up, because currently I'm relatively safe from the Lancer Queen as long as I stay in here. And I don't go outside. Although I don't actually have a block to fix that up with. There we go. Okay, I need a second, because I am shaking pretty badly. The Lancer Queen went out of range and despawned as soon as I hit stop recording. Okay. Juvenile Nevermores. You're not an issue, Bailey. Let's see, where are the, I have no idea where any more Lancers are. I think there should be one somewheres over here, so I have to be careful. Let's see. I see red You're more scary than anything else right now, so you get special treatment. Can I hit that shot from here? I hit some of those shots. But the Lancer Queen despawning, it's whatever. I would have preferred to fight it and beat it and actually beat it, but I'm fine with some assistance here and there, because oh boy, I've been fighting these raids for hours now in a row. But mutant Deathstalkers. Juvenile, not mutant. Why is it so hard for me to remember that? Go right away. Go right away, Geist. Like, you're more scary than anything else on the screen. Or, if not more scary, more annoying at least. Anyways, Juvenile Nevermores. They tend to, or not. Usually they like, back up if you do enough damage to them. But these ones don't appear to want to run from me. So, whatever. Just use up some of these shots. Oh, a Knuckle Levy. It spawned the next wave, apparently. You are so much stronger than you have been in the past. No, get inside, get inside. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Where is you? There you are. I thought you were a giant one for a second and I got very concerned. Go away. The Knuckle Levy is stuck over there. I am in my bunker. I am safe. Knuckle Levies are no issue. We've beaten these things countless times at this point. Like, I go underground and I find like 5 of these things and I beat them all for fun at this point. So you, my horsey friend, are not scary. You were scary at the beginning of all of this, but not anymore. You can die. You can go right away. I have no idea how much health this thing is at. It's at like 2,000. That's whatever. I kind of want to clear out that Juvenile Nether more before it becomes an issue while the Knuckle Levy is apparently stuck. Knuckle Levies have some hard time tracking, like path making or whatever. So this thing is literally, I mean, it's like shooting a fish in the barrel. This is very good. In fact, I can keep this thing alive. It's not going to cause any issues. I can sleep through the night real quick in 20 seconds. This thing, oh, we're doing it. We are going to do it. Oh, my heart is beating. I'm on the verge of hyperventilating at some of these events. But oh boy, we're almost there. 3 seconds. Really? You making me have to wait to sleep? That's so silly when it does that. What did I do with those bronze claws I accidentally spawned? I don't actually know. Do control... Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, where am I at for aura? I have 921 saved up. That's probably going to be enough to finish off the raid. So I'm going to kill the Knuckle Levy and let the chips fall wherever they may. With what comes next? More Juvenile Nevermores. Interesting. Okay. So most of these despawned on their own with the last one. I just have to be a little bit careful. Make sure I don't take any unnecessary hits. I can waste some aura if I want to on these things, and apparently I am, but not in the way I wanted to. Oh, okay. I can do like this. This is going to work. I don't want to use up too much more of long memory for these small fries. So I really am just sitting and waiting for aura to regen for a little bit, I think. Birds were probably going to despawn on their own, and I'm going to get to see the next wave basically for free. It's another wave of birds, like 3 birds in a row. Interesting. So just take some pot shots, pull out the gun, start firing. If they get too close, they get filled with lead or whatever. So, time to just sit here for a moment and think. Ooh, it's Goliath time. Again, Goliath's... Oh, that's a lot of health. That's double what the big bird has, actually. But Goliaths are super easy to actually fight. They're so slow that any ranged attack will just keep them in place, basically. So... Or any range attack that has any amount of real knockback going for it. So I can just like stutter step backwards and just keep doing this for a while. I'm going to avoid touching aura for a little bit. So Ganduja is going to be my main source of damage right now. Before I get too carried away with the Goliath, I should clear out the birds, because they are just going to persist for a little bit. And they're just going to get annoying if I'm not careful. So, big friend, I'm just going to keep you at bay for a little bit. Birds, I'm coming for you. Basically, my problem with these birds stems from how many times the big bird killed me, and how frustrating it has been. But anyways, just keep some distance. I'm doing just fine health-wise. I'm doing decently well aura-wise. Ooh, I can do it. I am going to do it. I just need to chip away for a little bit. Okay, I've been... The Goliath taking care of all this HP has taken like 5 minutes, but I'm almost there. I have to be careful with Ganduja, though. I have... Well, apparently I accidentally kept that. I have ran out of repair kits, so I have to be careful not to break Ganduja. But the Goliath is dead. And as I predicted, there was absolutely no problem. I literally just kept it in the corner and kept firing. We won! 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 Oh my goodness! Finally! 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 What did I get? Ooh! Ooh! Pick all the goodies up! Pick all the goodies up! So many goodies, and I don't have inventory space. Forced iron. That's not actually a goodie, but whatever. That's... You get a piece of it regardless. Actually, that might have come from the Goliath instead of the raid itself. We won! Oh my goodness! We didn't actually end up fighting Ursa Majors or Beringles or whatever the saber is. I have no idea what that is. I might spawn that in, because that's a new thing I've never fought before. But oh, what did we get from that? 400, 500, 500, so 2,000, $2,600, it looks like. That's pretty decent. Whole bunch of dust cases. That's an extra amount of money, however much, I don't know. The toolkit to repair Ganduja, and the hollow tome. This is a death note. This is a death note. Hollow tome: fire, gravity, wind, lightning, water. Ice. Tome. Tome blocks an offhand only. Okay, it's like a weird shield. What is it on? It's on nothing. What if I put it on fire? Oh, it requires ammo. Okay. Ooh, what was with the strength there? Gravity. So it will take... Ooh, when I switch, I get a moment of strength and fire resistance, which is kind of cool. But the wind one will I assume shoot wind shots, but I also get speed boost. Okay, so this thing's kind of cool. Lightning gives you haste and speed. I forgot about the barriers again. Water, I'm assuming regen. Ooh, that's so good regen, actually. Like, if I were to keep that in my offhand this entire time... Oh, it doesn't keep it, actually. Ice gives regen 4. I don't know. This book is special. It does special things, but I can't properly test it without dust. But oh boy, we finally won. Oh, God. Let's head home, shall we? Village. Sleep through the night just so we can do this at daytime. But I suppose that's the end of the series, isn't it? Like, we won. It took me, let's see, what time did I start? It was 12:57 when I started. It is now 11:41. So 45 minutes roughly in order to beat the raid, which is pretty good. Like, we took 45 minutes yesterday when we were fighting the two Nevermores at the same time. I managed to get that down quite a bit. I still had aura left over, so I could do it even faster. That's... Oh. Oh, the feeling. Like... words are hard. The end of a series is always a weird thing, but this one needs to come to an end. Like, this, for the last few episodes, like, as we were finishing up Thaumcraft, even before last time, like, we were coming to a close with a lot of things. Like, there's not really anything else for us to do. There's, like, 4 Thaumcraft things I didn't make. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but, there's, like, 14, probably, that I didn't make, and I just don't really care about any of the Thaumcraft things. They're only things left from Psy. It's been so long since we actually worked on this, but, like, look at all some of the random nonsense in here. Like, who needs trigonometry for a Minecraft mod? What would I do with this? I don't know. So, yeah, those were the only other 2 mods besides Ruby, and, we just beat the only real challenge left in Ruby. I suppose that's a good point. Hold on. I almost forgot about the saber. Like, we fought and killed everything in here. Arachnes are the spiders. Hollow. Curious what the hollow name is. So, let's actually head back to the raid thing, just because I have no idea what either of these 2 things are, and I'm curious. Hollow name. Oh, that is you. That. I think we saw one of these things at one point. Like, oh, this thing is going to win. Like, how... Oh, it broke both of my arms and is... It's interesting. It is doing poison damage to me, despite the fact that I am poison immune. But it can't do real damage to me, which means I will still win. I think this is a work in progress thing that never got finished. Like, this feels incomplete. Okay, it counted as a mini boss, or maybe like a small regular boss, so... Okay, interesting. Can Holotome give me the regen thing, please? Water, that gives regen 4. Does it actually do anything? Oh, yes, it does. Ooh, it actually just fired a water dust. That means... Does this... Oh, it used it up completely. I no longer have my water dust thing. Murder Master at least used part of it. The water thing just used it completely, it looks like. Ice also gives me regen. So if I just sort of cycle through this enough times, it will fill me back up just fine. So the hollow, interesting, incomplete thing. What is the saber? Oh my goodness, you're kind of cute, actually, but Ow, you're strong, but... Oh! What is... That thing isn't hostile. Which again makes me think that this thing might be incomplete. But, like, did it stay around, or did it despawn? Looks like it could despawn. Like, I think the saber might be an incomplete asset. An incomplete enemy. But it's very cool looking. 109 health. I can definitely beat this thing. It's just, I would have to actually take it seriously. Might as well, just to see if it counts as like a mini-boss thing, or if it's just like a regular enemy. It has a lot of health, but not mini-boss health. So, I don't know. There you are. Just do the easy route. Okay, no, it just counted as... It made a cat noise, oh. So, interesting mobs we didn't actually get to see, because they're incomplete, I guess. But, yeah, I could just spend hours and hours looking at random weapons, but I don't really have a good reason to show off a lot of these. A lot of them are just sort of the same thing. It's like some of them have special abilities, like they'll give you super speed or stuff like that. And some of them let you climb, or some of them let you glide, but like a lot of them share like similarities. So not all of them are unique, and then most of them are just like a melee weapon. It broke my hood. I wonder if that was the hollow, because that thing did a lot of damage very quickly. I'm curious what would have actually managed that. But anyways, I've been rambling for like 15 minutes now, or 10 minutes, or something like that. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you tomorrow for what is likely to be a scratch and itch video. And then the next day we'll be starting up our next series, a non-Minecraft thing. I've had it picked out for over a month because this is episode 45. Like the series has been going on for a month and a half, and I've had the next series planned since before this one started. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.